Hello everyone, this is Marley from the Bradley Public Library, and today we're going to be making a macrame plant hanger. Let's get started. So for this project you're going to need 6 cords that are 4 millimeters and 4 yards long, 1 cord that is 1 yard long, scissors, a clothespin, and your plant. So you're going to start by putting your 6 cords together and finding the middle. This is where we're going to want to place our clothespin. And you're going to want to have a stationary spot to hang this, so you can start working right below the clothespin. Right here we're just going to use a hook, and we're going to wrap part of the other side of the cord around it to keep it still. This is going to be the circle that we hang our macrame pot from. Our first knot is going to be a vertical lark's heads knot. And this is done by taking that right strand, crossing it over the rest, pulling it through, and then tightening it. And then the second time, we're going to go under and we're going to wrap it around and pull it through the little loop and tighten. And that will complete one vertical lark's heads knot. So we're going to do that 6 times total. Now you can see that we're starting to make some progress, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually flip it, we're going to unwrap it from that hook, flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to do 6 of those knots over again. So now you're going to want to fold your circle, and then we're going to do 2 square knots to secure the loop. We're taking the 2 cords we were working with before that are shorter, and we're going to wrap the right one behind the rest of the cords, which are known as holding cords, and in front of our left working cord. Then we take the left working cord, bring it over the holding cords and through the loop on the right side, and tighten as far as you can. Now we continue with the same working cord, which is now on the right, and we bring it on top of the holding cords and under the left working cord. Then we bring it behind the holding cords and through the loop, and then we tighten. And we're going to do that one more time. So now we're going to do a series of 20 half knots, and a half knot is basically just the first part of a square knot. You're going to wrap the right working cord behind the 2 holding cords and in front of our left working cord. Then we take the left working cord, bring it over the holding cords and through the loop on the right side and tighten as far as you can. You're going to want to make sure that you have 3 long cords and 1 short cord, and you're going to use that 1 short cord as one of your working cords. So then you just do it 19 more times. So now we are going to switch our working and holding cords. And we're going to go down about 1 inch and we're going to tie 2 square knots. We're going to reverse the cords again, go down 1 more inch and tie another square knot. Here we're going to switch the cords again, go down yet another inch, and then we're going to do our last square knot. And now we're going to tie 10 square knots. All right, so that's what it looks like so far. That is just one strand of it. And we're gonna go ahead and do the other strands a little bit faster. So you're just gonna do the whole thing over again 2 more times. Now we are going to be connecting the 3 parts and making a spot for your little pot to sit in. You're going to take 2 of the cords from one part and 2 that are adjacent. You're going to want to go down about 3 inches, and then we're going to do 2 square knots. All right, so now we're going to turn it and we're going to keep doing it to connect all 3 parts. And now we are going to go below each of those and do 1 square knot. Alright, so now we're going to finish it up. You're going to want to gather all your cords together, and you're going to want to take your 1 yard cord and make a loop. You're going to want to leave a little bit of tail, and you're going to want to have that facing up. You'll wrap the cord tightly around the rest of the cords for about 1 to 2 inches. So when you're done wrapping, you want to take your cord and put it through the loop. That'll allow us to pull the tail and hide that underneath. So once you have your finishing touches done, we are able to take our cute little plant and pop it right in there. And then you have made your very own pot hanger. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon.